to the Princess K podcast show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. So, um, today I'm just gonna do a short video on. Just want to shed light on this particular spell that majority of people that don't want you to speak, they don't want you to talk, they don't want you to reveal the secrets, the spells that they do, okay, which is called shut up spell. So the shut up spell is a spell that is casted on someone that that you don't want them to reveal your secret, in a way to silence someone. When you want to silence their throat chakra, when you want to block them from talking, create obstacles for their throat chakra. It is mostly spiritual and some is energetical. So, because everything is energy. So, take me for example. I have had shut up spells done on me my whole life. Okay, since I was a child, there has been a lot of shut up spells. Too many that I can't even count. And because I've not always been this outspoken. As a child, I was very timid, extremely to myself. And because of the situations surrounding that, made me very used to being on my own, loving myself, being on my own, and knowing that there is power in that. Than not having to have people around all the time. And I grew up in that, and it's been really painful. So it's made it easy for me to get used to my own energy, get to know myself. And people seem to think that things like this happen overnight, but no, it takes years. And because when I speak the truth, and apart from the truth, I predict some things. I do have the ability to predict the future, just not everything in the future. Bear in mind that I don't know everything. I'm not God. Or should I say, I'm not the creator of the universe. I don't know everything. I do still have blind spots, meaning things that I don't know. I don't know everything. Okay? And I don't think you're meant to know everything, but I do know most things. And the most things that I do know is that since growing up in a family where it was very turbulent, it was very chaotic, physically, spiritually, mentally, it was a chaotic household, 24/7, filled with toxicity, and it's crazy. Okay, so on occasion I would speak some things, and my family and my parents would take it the other way, like, oh, you're talking too much and things like that. And what I say end up being the truth, and they do know, because I say things that I see. And because obviously as a young child then, I was still trying to figure out my gifts, my abilities, and I would just take it like, oh, it's just me talking, but then it comes to pass. And obviously being a child then, I was very not self-aware of anything. So my dad started performing, or my foster dad, my adopted dad, started performing shut up spells on me to tie my throat chakra, to stop talking. Another example of that was last year, 2024, when I was guided to come to the public to share my story on what my family has been doing to me. And I think 6 months after that, I got I was admitted to the hospital for tonsillitis. And tonsillitis is something that I have never ever had before. It was the first time that I had it, and I was shocked. Because I'm a type of person that I take care of myself. I don't neglect myself when it comes to the throat area. Um, and it had tonsillitis, and if it wasn't for the creator of the universe, I can tell you that I would not be here right now. I would probably be dead, because spirit revealed to me that this throat chakra, this attack to my throat chakra, because I came out on my adopted family and I said the things that they did to me, because I shared that information. um, you know the intention that my dad had was to send an attack, a sickness attack, so a sickness spell to make someone be sick, in a naturous way. But no, it's energetical, because everything is energy. Okay, and those who know. And so to make them feel sick, and initially it was for me to have throat cancer or lung cancer. Okay, something to do with the throat. And this is what these people in the dark do. Like I said, evil people in the dark, this is what they do because they're hidden. Okay, and this is their pattern. So this is what he intended to send to me, because my dad is part of a cult. Okay, a cult, being in a cult is not even the issue. It's the fact that he's part of an evil cult. And so is my adopted family. Okay, they're part of an evil cult. So, and I had no idea. But that's besides the point. That was the intention. But the divine that was protecting me, and that is still protecting me, and the creator of the universe turned it around to tonsillitis. And not just any tonsillitis that I can't heal from, tonsillitis that I can heal from. So you see how the divine protects every single day that we are not aware of. So a lot of people do, when they want to shut you up, like, oh, this person is talking too much, blah 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 blah. Even if it's a rude person, even if it's not someone that speaks the truth like I do, and it's just someone that just talks anyhow, it's a shut up spell. It's a be quiet spell. Okay, speak and your voice ain't gonna come out kind of spell. So you need to be aware, like you need to differentiate what is physical and what is energetical. So what is physical and what is spiritual? So this is where intuition comes in. This is where it sets in. And right now they are not happy that I'm revealing this to you. They are not happy. And they're still coming for me, obviously. I don't think they'll ever stop coming for me, but that's fine because they're actually helping me. They're actually helping me. They don't want to stop coming for me. So, like I said, they're making me more powerful. So, yeah, shut up spell exists. So you have to be careful. You have to, and the only thing to stop any shut up spell from taking root or anything is you just send it back. It's energetical. When you pick up on it, you send it back and you say, I send back every shut up spell, every throat chakra spell with the intention to hinder my throat chakra, to kill, steal, and destroy, and you send it back. Okay, it's all about your words. You send it back. And once you send it back, you're good. But you have to keep fighting, because they're not gonna stop. Because especially if you're revealing secrets that they don't want the world to know. Throat chakra spell is something that, as of recent, a throat chakra spell energetically was thrown at me. like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So people still be doing it. People be doing it. I'm telling you, people are casting spells, you know, taking people out. A lot of people see there a lot of people have taken people out. A lot of people have been unalived spiritually and made to be looked at naturally than people in the physical who have been murdered, accident, you know. There have been more people that have been killed spiritually than is physically. Take it from me. Okay, and I know they're gonna come for me for saying all of this, but hey, I'm used to it by now. So yeah. Shut up spell exists. People cast it to shut you up when they don't want you to talk anymore. And they'll get creative with that shut up spell. I'm telling you, they will get creative. So, yeah. Thank you very much for listening. Um, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to press the notification bell so that when I post, you will see it. Okay? I will always post on YouTube. Sometimes TikTok doesn't work. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it has problems. Same thing with Facebook. But I will always post on YouTube. If it's not in TikTok, it will be on Facebook or YouTube, whichever one. Thank you so much for listening. And until I see you next time, take care of yourself and I love you. Goodbye.